They're aged between 18 and 26. They come from Finland, Spain, France and Ireland. They're among 40,000 young people who've received grants this year to carry out a vocational training course in another country of the European Union, an experience of working abroad made possible by the Leonardo da Vinci programme. Launched by the European Commission in 1995, this programme hopes to encourage learning and work experience beyond national frontiers.
Tulin tänne Tanskaan työharjoitteluun ensiksi sen takia, että mun opettaja Lea Pöllänen sanoi, että nyt olisi tällainen tarjolla. Ja ensin mä ajattelin, että en mä uskalla, että en mä osaa puhua englantia enkä varsinkaan tanskaa. Mutta sitten mietin sitä hetken aikaa ja ajattelin, että no miksei sitä lähtisi kokeilemaan, että nyt tuntuu tosi kivalta olla täällä.
Paulina is Finnish. She's come to do a 2-week course in a Danish kindergarten. She studies at a vocational college, like Tongi and Erwin, the 2 French students, who've come to the Netherlands to take a course on pleasure boat maintenance.
Ce qui m'a motivé pour venir faire ce stage en Hollande, d'une part, travailler mon anglais, vu qu'on communique avec les patrons en anglais, vu que je ne sais pas parler néerlandais. Et également pour voir les différentes marques qui se vendent en Hollande pour pouvoir comparer à ce qui se vend en France et tout simplement voir les différentes techniques de travail, les normes, les règles de sécurité, voir si ça change.
Their involvement in Leonardo da Vinci has been their first experience of studying and working abroad. It's the same for Alberto, who's Spanish, and Emmeline from Ireland. They both come from a university background. Emmeline is a student of architectural heritage in Dublin. As it's not possible to do museum studies in Ireland, she came to Venice to take a course at the Peggy Guggenheim Museum.
First and foremost, I enjoy meeting students, art history students from all around the world. That's been amazing. And secondly, I get to see the internal workings of a museum. So that's been amazing, getting access to areas usually not available to a student. What's also been enjoyable is guarding, which is quite surprising because it seems like a menial job, but it takes up about 80% of my time here. But the good part about guarding is you really get to know the collection intimately. So I spend hours with these Picasso and Braque and Pollock paintings and really get to know them, and that's been amazing.
Alberto has finished his university studies in marine sciences in Cadiz. He did his training course with a fish farming company in Ireland.
La verdad es que trabajar al aire libre con el clima de Irlanda es un poco difícil. Por supuesto que en el sentido laboral se aprende aquí porque estás todo el día con el sector que a ti te interesa y entonces aprendes de lo que pasa con las ventas, la calidad del pescado, todo lo que va relacionado con el producto que nosotros estamos creciendo aquí. Eso se aprende, por supuesto.
During the training, the young people could acquire professional skills difficult to find in their own countries, and they encountered different working methods. But one of the richest parts of the experience has been the meeting of different cultures, not least dealing with the language barriers.
Well, I think it's very important to speak another language. And George Bernard Shaw says to speak a second language is to possess a second soul. And I believe that. But having said that, I'm 26 and the kind of work I want to do is like lecturing, tour guiding. It's all very much based on communication. And I feel that unless you've absolute fluency, I think it would be a huge handicap to try and pursue that line of work in a country where English was not the first language.
No mä oon oppinut, miten pystyy tulemaan toimeen lasten kanssa ilman yhteistä kieltä, vaan katseella ja sillä, että hymyilee ja on läsnä, niin lapset ymmärtää ja tulee juttelemaan ja on hirveän avoimia. Ja sitten on ollut kiva nähdä, miten ulkomaalaisten lasten kanssa toimitaan. Että täällä on Turkista ja muualta paljon maahanmuuttajia, niin niillä on ihan samat säännöt ja ne ei saa yhtään sen eri lailla tehdä mitään, että ollaan hirveän tiukkoja ja samat säännöt pätee niille. Se on ollut kiva nähdä.
Another source of worry to deal with, even when you're 26, going to live in another country where to begin with you feel very foreign.
So one of my major concerns about coming to Venice for 3 months to live on my own was that I might be a little bit lonely, having to fend for myself and find my own apartment and, you know, just live in a city where I didn't have any support structure, family or friends or anything like that. So that's what I got the most out of my time here.
Para mí esto ha sido casi como una aventura. Yo creo que lo principal, lo que saco yo de aquí es haber vivido en un país extranjero, haber tenido que integrarme con la gente, que no están tus amigos, no están tus familiares, tienes que buscarte la vida y eso para mí es lo más importante.
The Leonardo da Vinci program has also allowed these young people to learn about daily life in companies and to develop a sense of initiative, which they don't always have the chance to do in their own country.
La différence qu'on peut constater par rapport à les entreprises françaises où je suis allé pour l'instant, Coq nous fait vraiment confiance pour prendre des initiatives, prendre tel ou tel outil, analyser la situation nous-mêmes.
Yes? Okay, good.
Il nous fait vraiment confiance à ce niveau-là, quoi.
Los jefes aquí son como si fuesen familia, ¿no? Es como he dicho, es una empresa muy pequeñita y eso es lo que tiene de bueno porque es una relación muy directa y ellos te hablan y te explican, cada día es como una nueva lección y te dejan a ti hacer cosas, no están nunca encima tuyo, siempre te dejan a ti que hagas y que aportes lo que quieras y eso es muy importante, creo yo. Yo creo que lo más importante que estamos haciendo yo y Juan aquí es quizás poner al día y computerizar todo lo que es el proceso de producción aquí.
The experience of these exchanges also has its benefits for the companies involved.
We have been in business now for 21 years and we have learned so many hard lessons in this time. Alberto and brings to us some challenging mind, youth and enthusiasm. We find that this youth enthusiasm, when we use it and compare it against our own experience, that it challenges us to the methods that we employ traditionally for many years to the farming and the aquaculture practice. But having a young graduate who has had some years of experience on the academic side, they come in with some new ideas that we try to utilize and apply to the business.
Doing a course in another country is all well and good, but it also needs to be recognized at home. At the end of their training, the young people receive a training Europass. This document, which looks like a passport, lists all the work carried out in the company and highlights their training period abroad. It contains information which will no doubt be of interest to future employers. In that sense, it opens more doors on the job market.
Je pense que si on me propose un travail dans n'importe quel pays européen, maintenant j'appréhenderai beaucoup moins d'y aller vraiment, quoi. C'est-à-dire aller voire même avoir un contrat hors de France définitivement, ça me dérangerait pas, quoi.
We asked Alberto if he still felt as Spanish as he did before.
La verdad es que yo me siento, por supuesto las raíces no se pueden olvidar. Yo soy catalán, nacido allí, pero la verdad es que cada vez más nos sentimos todos, yo creo, un poco más europeos. Y eso es lo que siento yo.
After his course, Alberto signed a proper employment contract with John Hayden. Tongi and Erwan left their Dutch employer on such good terms that they're off back to Holland again this year. The work experience gained by these young people certainly provides a good grounding for the development of lifelong learning in Europe.